York taking on New York. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Okay, all set to go. And now the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz.
Ellie De La Cruz.
That's too low. And this one is off and running. Fastball for a strike.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
There's the swing and a miss.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's in the dirt. Now 2-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now here is Seiya Suzuki. And that's in the dirt.
Two and 0.
1 out, bases empty. Carroll settles under this one. Squeezes it. 2 away now. 2 down, bases empty. Here's the third baseman, Max Muncy. Soriano gets it to first, and that is the third out. And now here is Pete Crow Armstrong. And there's a strike on the outside corner. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
0-2 is the count.
Swing and a miss. Splitter in the dirt. On to first. Gets him. 1 away on a drop third strike. And the batter now, Terry Pendleton. Clips the outside corner. It's 0-1. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. And that skips in the dirt. This one in the air, center field. Judge getting an angle on it. And there's 2 down. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. Nobody on his team has been better at driving in runs this season, Singy. Swinging a foul straight back. 2 outs, bases empty. Swings and misses. 0-2
No
now.
balls, 2 strikes.
And that one is inside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And a base hit up the middle. And that keeps the inning going.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count. Up against it with 2 strikes right there. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
No balls, 2
Tatis
strikes.
leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Foul ball, still 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Upstairs. Gonna count 1 and 2.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Two outs. Pitch misses, and it's 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Battling here as he fouls it away. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And we're back. Stepping in, Manny Ramirez.
Manny
Ramirez measures 6 feet even, 215 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
There's a 1-1.
Ball 2.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Tatis hauls it in for the out. And there's one down. Aaron Judge at the plate. This guy is an elite level hitter, especially considering contact and just the ability to hit for average. What you really like, though, stays in against those righties, and that's not so easy as a right-handed batter.
Ball 1,
Pitch is in the dirt. Ball 1.
There's some players, for whatever reasons, they seem to just face a slew of right-handed pitchers, and their comfort level increased so much that they'd actually prefer to face that same side thrower in a tough situation.
Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field. And
that one ripped. Booyah! He flexes his power with that swing, and that gives him a lead. It's 2-0. And now the catcher comes up to him. In the dirt, 1-0. Swing and a miss as he was late.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Just missed. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Count is 3-2.
Cut out and miss. Struck him out. And 2 away now. 2 outs. Base is empty. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Foul ball. Two down. Nobody on. Missed with a changeup. And it's 1-1.
1-1.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That missed by a lot. 2-2. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here at the top of the second. Fights it off. He'll see another. Just missed. Tatis brings it in for the 3rd out. Bottom of the inning. Now the 3rd baseman, Adrian Beltre. Gilbert back to work. Swings through that one.
So hard to touch. I mean, at the top of the zone, 99, 98, even 97. As pitchers do such a good job of teasing that part of the zone, just elevating a little bit. It looks good because you see it for a good while as a hitter. Looks juicy, and by the time you swing, it's almost in the catcher's mitt.
Into left center for a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. Here's Trey Turner. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
They partnered back in 2023. Turner homered off the same pitcher twice in the same inning. Only a few players have ever done it, and his were against his former team, the Washington Nationals.
There goes the runner. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Judge pulls it down. 1 down. Here's Pete Alonso. And a foul ball. And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Corbin Carroll at the plate and takes high there.
Aye.
In the dirt, blocked.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that's outside. And it's 2-1. The pitch. Outside. And it's 3-2.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score him.
Here's the second baseman, Alfonso Soriano.
Not what he wanted to do there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive and gives this offense a good chance to cut into their deficit.
And that's a base hit. Runner at third puts on the brakes. Base is now loaded with 2 away. Now the left fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Yeah, don't need much damage.
Now pitching, Josh Hader.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. Late with the swing there.
1-1.
All loaded up. Bottom half of inning number 2. Swing and a miss. And that on to the 3rd inning. Now it's the second baseman, Mookie Betts. Chris, he's their team leader when it comes to RBIs. Fought off foul. And right back to the mound. Throws to first. 1 up, 1 down. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's Elly De La Cruz. He's lucky he didn't have to cough up part of his salary to Hunter Green earlier this year, Singy. And first offering is fouled off. 1 down, base is empty. Not even close there. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Ball.
Fastball is outside. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Crow Armstrong should have it and makes the grab. And there's 2 away. Digging in, Seiya Suzuki. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Late on that fastball.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Throw to first. That completes the strikeout. Inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the DH, Terry Pendleton. Out towards right center field. Judge on his way over. He's got it. And there's 1 down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Next one off the plate inside. And 1-1. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Throws to first in time, and they take care of Tatis for the out. Jason Varitek now at the plate.
Well, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
2 outs. Cut on and lifted in the air. Makes the catch, inning over. And we're back. Start of the fourth. Here comes Max Muncy. That one's sizzling on its way through to the outfield. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
First pitch swing in, went up there with the plan to be aggressive. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
To the right side, Soriano. Fired to second.
He's out.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. That's exactly what you're taught to do with that pitch, but it's not that easy to execute in a live at bat. Great job of staying on that breaking ball down and away and shooting it to the opposite field.
Ramirez, the lead runner at second. Judge over at first with one away.
Ball one.
And there's a ball.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get two. Get out of this.
Base hit. And they stop him at third, so bases loaded with one away. And here's the catcher. Golden opportunity right here. And there are two down. The tag, and he's out at the plate. And that's a double play. Out. Ready to go, bottom four. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. Right through there for a strike. Part of what makes Hader's fastball so unique is that he gets carry on the fastball up in the zone, and yet he grips it like a sinker. So technically his fastball is labeled as a sinker.
Ball one.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. Got him. One away on the strikeout. Trey Turner now.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit.
Righty reliever out of the pen, Emmanuel Clase. He has a great slider with tons of movement. The shortstop takes the ball. Just missed.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Base is empty, one away. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. That one is absolutely belted. Judge really on his horse for this one. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Around second is Turner. But he throws on the brakes, gets back to second.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
Whips it across, and that takes care of Alonso. This is Corbin Carroll. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. Ball one, no strikes. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. The 1-1 is fouled off. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. This one in the air. He's got it, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the fifth, and here is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And first offering is fouled off. Vladdy in his 6th season, 25 years old, and he was born in Canada. Gets to it, on to first, in time to get him, one away on the strikeout. Here's Mookie Betts at the plate now. He's one of the few players in baseball history to win the MVP and World Series in the same season.
Yeah, that 2018 Red Sox season was special.
And so was 2024 for Mookie and the Dodgers. Just like that Boston team, LA won the World Series with the MVP in their roster. Instead of Mookie, though, it was Shohei who claimed the double. Toss to Alonso, and Betts is set down. De La Cruz at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Crow Armstrong makes the grab, and that'll end. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Alfonso Soriano.
Now pitching, Jimmy Garcia.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
Well, these guys, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group. Phil, that was a pitch you got to crush.
That's a ball.
Unbelievable that he missed it right there, and I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
In the air to left center. 2 away.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
And first offering is fouled off. Way high.
You want to be patient here. Try to work a walk if you can. You've got a big power bat behind you in the on-deck circle. And with 2 outs, 1 swing.
Betts whips it to first. That ends the frame. And we're back. All set for the top of the 6th. Now it's the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. That one misses in the dirt. They say you win.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And now it's even up.
Full count.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
No, that's foul.
Late swing, foul to the left. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Manny Ramirez will hit next. 0 for 2 in this one.
Ramirez.
Hit on the ground to short. Turner with the throw to first. And it's a 1. Bottom of the 6th inning. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. Swings through that one for strike 1.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
It falls in, and that's a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Here comes the 0-1. Swings through that.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Tatis runs. Center field. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
Sacan, ¿cuál cajita?
Adrian Belcher.
Third baseman.
1 for
¿Qué
2.
cajita?
Swing and a miss.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
That's off the inside corner, and it's 2-1. On the ground to second, might be two. Good feed, that's one. Double play. They can't see. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the seventh. Here is Aaron Judge. Tosses to first. Quick recovery from the misplay. Pays off for the out. Bryce Harper to the plate. He's already homered here in this one. And there's the strike. Base is empty, one away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the 80.
No la busca tú a ver si la busca sola. Yeah.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and Harper is gone. Here's the catcher. Late on that.